Hey everyone, Kris here from I Heart Wellness, and today I'm going to do another video on the loving, liking, and licking. And I realized that this month I haven't done one of these posts in a while, but I had a few requests to do some just so people can see what I have been using and what I have been loving and liking and what I think stinks. So today I only have one item that I kind of dislike, which is kind of strange because I am pretty picky with my stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump right into the first ones that I'm absolutely loving and share those with you, and then we'll move on to the liking and the licking. So first off, let me see. I'm just going to talk about, okay, you've heard me talk about this, the new Spirit Junkie book by Miss Gabrielle Bernstein, who I saw in Vancouver, and she is fabulous. I was so blessed to have met her and, pick her brain for a little bit and work with ConsciousDivas.com on bringing her to Vancouver and having a most fabulous evening ever listening to her story. Now, this book is different than her first book, which is called Add More Into Your Life, which I have read and loved. Where is that? That book is a little more of like a workbook, like telling you what you need to do for 30 days straight to, be the best you that you can be. This book dives more into her own personal life, her struggles, her pain, what she did to get out, how she found, self-love and understood miracles. So this is a book that I have been reading while on the treadmill, and it keeps me going. And it's super cute. Like, I love her branding. And if you haven't read it, comment below. Or sorry, if you haven't read it, go buy the book. If you have read it, comment below because I want to hear what you think and how far you are into it, and I want to start sharing some notes. I learned a lot from Gabby when she came in. If you read my post yesterday, I believe, whenever I get to posting this up live, called Find the Blessings in Your Crap, you will understand what I mean by how I learned so much from Gabby, because I went through such a similar path as Gabby has, and now I'm on my life coaching and mentorship program with Anne right now, and learning so much about myself that I can relate to a lot of the stuff that she shares in this book. And I can tell you that there are tools and tips out there to find the love within yourself and to have the confidence to do everything you want to do in life, and just make things happen. So I am a firm believer of that. Gabby shares that, I share that, so that's why I think the link to me and Spirit Junkie is so fabulous. It's just because I resonate so well with it. So I hope you do as well. Next on the list is, it's by, I don't know if this is only Canadian, it's by the Artisan Bake Shop, and it is the coarse rye. Can you see that? Artisan. Anyways, it's the organic coarse rye, wheat-free, no yeast added bread, and it is so delicious when toasted. We go through, must only be Canadian because it's baked here in Vancouver. So if you can't get it, I'm sorry, but it's really, really good. It's quite an expensive little loaf. This little thing is like $6, but it's so worth it toasted with almond butter. It's like to die for. Or with sandwiches with tomato and avocado. I just love coarse breads. And so if you do like rye bread and you are in my area, check that out because it's fabulous. Okay, this is my heaven. This is Earth's Own unsweetened almond milk. This Shiza is the bomb. It's so amazing. It's like creamy and delicious. There is only 30 calories per cup, so this goes in all my smoothies. I make the most, if I do say so myself, I make the most amazing little chai lattes or tea lattes here. All I do is whisk this in a little saucepan with my whisk, and then the key to making, I need to do a blog post on this. The key to making a good steeped tea with almond milk is to put a little bit of boiling water in your cup and dip the tea bag over and over and over again before you put the warm milk in there. And then you mix it all together. But make sure you froth the milk just with a whisk if you don't have a real, frother thing at home. Anyways, this is awesome. Now I know a lot of people can't have almond milk because of nut issues like Michelle can't, so she uses rice milk all the time, and rice would be my second choice. But right now, like, I love the protein and the low calories in the almond milk, and I prefer the creaminess in almond milk than rice milk. But if you can't, opt for rice. So moving on to my liking. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about beauty with you. I was at London Drugs, and I love like all mineral makeup, but mineral makeup when it's in a powder form can get kind of, you know, cakey and creasy. But I found this three little duo or trio, not a duo, it's a trio, of concealers, but there's also like, there's steps. I'm so bad with this camera thing. 1, 2, and 3, and one's a corrector. So if you have redness, the green pigment tones out the redness, so you put that on first, and then the cover, which actually covers pretty well. This is why it's just in my like. I like that it's really lightweight, and I like that I can just throw it on in areas when I'm heading out to go to the gym, and I don't need to put anything on because it stays in place. But the coverage that I'm used to, it's not fantastic like that. Like, it's not a thick coverage, but you might like that. I definitely need it in certain areas. And then they just break apart, and they are have their own little wands, and they're just really little, but they last a long time. And then the third one is a highlight, so you put it down your nose or under your eyebrows, on your cheeks, after you apply your foundation and your powder. So Physicians Formula is awesome because it's at the drugstore, which I love, and because it's natural, it doesn't irritate my skin at all. And now I love that they're coming out with different types of like liquid makeup and concealers that aren't just powder. That's awesome. So that's a like. Next on my like list is this kitchen spray by Sage Wellness. And again, this might only be Canadian, but it smells like vanilla and citrus. Now, I love it, but the only reason it's on my like list, because I think if I loved it, I'd be using it every day. But I only use it about once a week. Now, the scent lasts a while, but if I loved it, I'd be using it every day. But it's definitely awesome to have and to keep, you know, if people are coming over, if you really bake something rank and then people are coming over. This is only made with 100% natural ingredients, and yeah, the ingredients are fabulous, and the spray is really nice because sometimes it comes out like it leaves your carpet all wet or your hardwood all wet, but not this. This is fantastic. So check Sage Wellness.ca or sage.ca out, and they'll have a list of all their kitchen sprays, which are super cool. Okay, moving along to my licking list. Now the only thing, excuse me, I should have kept this closer. The only thing that I haven't been loving lately that I have purchased because it was really cheap is this Simply Natural Chunky Organic Salsa. I don't know why I don't really love it. It's just okay. I still put it on things. Like, I have this thing right now with putting salsa on my salad even after I put salad dressing on. Like, just something with the avocado on the spinach with the salsa is just fabulous. But it's not the one that I love. So, I don't know. I always switch up my salsas. I'll try another one, but to me, it's just okay. Would I repurchase? Yes, if it was on sale for $2 again, I would, because sometimes I'm cheap like that. If it was regular $4.99, no, I wouldn't repurchase. There's much better salsas out there for cheaper and just fresher. It's a really good one that I really like. It starts with an H, and it's like fresh but in a bottle. That's really good, and it's always cheap. Anyways, I hope you found value in this loving, liking, licking video, and if you want to see more of these, let me know, and I can do them, you know, once a month, maybe at the beginning or the end of a month. And I kind of would like to see if other people are up to doing something like this too, so we can start swapping ideas and seeing what each other, you know, we like and love and what we don't like. So it saves me, because I trust your opinion, going to the grocery store and buying stuff that I don't like, or going to the bookstore. But I highly recommend Gabby's new book, Spirit Junkie. Let's check that out, and comment below if you have been reading it, because I know I saw so many of you at the Conscious Divas event when Gabby came. And if you did start reading it, let's start chatting about it. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I think I always screw that part up. My tongue seems bigger than it is. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.